Welcome students, welcome to the next class of physics. Myself Bakshi, and today we are going to discuss second law of vector of addition, and this law name is parallelogram law of vector addition. And obviously this law is also very important. In the previous video we have gone through the triangular law of vector addition. So both the laws are equally important. Now first of all we are going through the statement of that law. Now what it states, okay, if the two sides of any vectors, now again we are going to take some vectors here. So this is your vector, take it as P vector, okay, and if two sides of any parallelogram are represented by the vectors, you know what is a parallelogram? The parallelogram is having obviously four sides and the opposite sides are equal and parallel. Okay, if two sides of any parallelogram are taken as vectors in both magnitude and direction, I'm just going to complete that parallelogram for you so you can easily understand that. So this is your parallelogram, okay. Then the resultant is going to be the diagonal. Okay, now here is diagonal. Now the important thing is that the resultant is going to be the diagonal also starting from the same point. As you know, every parallelogram is going to have two diagonals. This diagonal is also going to be there, but we are just going to take that diagonal which is also starting from the same point from which two vectors are starting. So this is going to be a very important statement. So if anybody want to write that, if two sides of any parallelogram are represented by vectors both in magnitude and direction, then the resultant is going to be the diagonal of the parallelogram also starting from the same point. So that is going to be the definition or statement of parallelogram law of vector addition. As you know, the analytical method of resultant is also very important, and it is quite similar to the triangular law of vector addition as well. So now we are going to solve the parallelogram law of vector addition's resultant formula for you. And mind you, we are also going through some important special cases as well. So I'm just going to erase that. So because this is for the statement, now we are going to make a similar kind of diagram. So nothing to worry, we are going to use a similar kind of diagram here. So here is, we are just going to make a parallelogram here. So this is our parallelogram. So this is A, B, C and D. Now these are the two sides represented by the vectors. So let's assume those vectors are P, this is Q, and take that side as R. Again we are going to draw a perpendicular here. So this is ABCD is also taken, so we can take it as E. Okay, so this is going to be our diagram to solve parallelogram law of addition. Similar kind of thing. So take angle theta here, take angle alpha here. Okay, so now as we have done in previous case of triangular vector addition, this is going to be a similar case. Okay, so first of all we are just going for the biggest right angle triangle, that is AEC. AEC. We are going to solve it by Pythagoras theorem. As I know students like Pythagoras theorem, it's very easy. Okay, so this is AC square is going to be equal to, yes, AE square plus EC square. Okay, so as you know, AE, now this AE length can be divided in two parts, AB plus BE. So we are just writing it like that. So AB plus BE whole square and EC square. So as we know the values here, okay, so obviously the AB is represented by P vector and AC is represented by R vector. So this AD is Q, so this is also going to be Q. So BC is also represented by Q vector. Okay, so these all values are now known to us. Okay, AC, AB. Okay, now what is going to be the value of EC and BE? For that we are just going through a smallest triangle, this right angle triangle. So looks like a right angle triangle obviously. So BEC. So in that we are just going to calculate sine theta and cos theta. Hope you know the formulas of sine theta and cos theta. So first of all, sine theta. Now what is sine theta? That is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So perpendicular is EC and hypotenuse is BC. So from that, EC is going to be equal to BC sine theta. Now obviously, what is the value of BC? The BC value is Q. So Q sine theta. Similarly, so cos theta is going to be equal to, now cos is based upon hypotenuse. So cos is going to be SBE over BC. So which means BE is going to be equal to BC cos theta. Obviously that is also going to be Q cos theta. Now we have all the values. Just put up all those values here and you will enjoy the answer. So here AC is going to be equal to R. I'm just taking modulus because we are talking about the magnitude here. So AB is taken as P. Now this is taken as Q cos theta whole square. This is taken as Q square sine square theta. So I'm just opening that whole square here. You know, A plus B whole square is A square plus B square plus 2AB. Piece of cake for you, okay? So obviously, so this is going to be equal to P square, yes, Q square plus 2P Q cos theta plus Q square sine square theta. So just, you know, these two values are having Q square. We are just going to take Q square common from here. So this is going to be equal to P square plus Q square is taken common. So sine square theta plus cos square theta plus P Q cos theta. So, you know, sine square theta plus cos square theta is always going to be equal to 1. So, which means that is going to be P square Q square 2P Q cos theta. And if you want to have the value of R, so take a square root here. So, this is going to be your answer for the magnitude. Okay, but if you want to calculate the direction, so for direction we are always going to calculate tan. Now in triangle AEC, what is going to be tan? That is perpendicular. Now biggest right angle triangle AEC. So perpendicular upon base, so which means EC upon AE. And AE taken as, yes, AB plus BE. Just put up all those values and you will have the answer. Now what is the value of EC? EC is Q sine theta. Now what is AB? AB is P. What is BE? That is Q cos theta. Now this is the directions value. We always relate direction with tan theta because tan theta also relates to the tangent of any direction. Okay. Now this topic is going to have some kind of special cases. Now, what are going to be the special cases here? Case 1. If theta is going to be equal to 0 degree. Now, what is theta 0? You know, we are just going to put up the values here. So, marking that equation as 1. So, you know, cos 0 is always going to be equal to 1. So, which means equation becomes, therefore, equation 1 becomes, so R is going to be equal to, yes, P square Q square 2P Q and cos 0 degree. Now cos 0 is always going to be equal to 1. So which means that is going to become a whole square. So this is going to be equal to P plus Q whole square, and that will give you the answer of simply P vector plus Q vector. This is case number 1 for you. It's very easy. And case second is also very similar. because we are going to take anti-parallel vectors. Theta is cos 180. As you know, cos 180 is equal to -1. So according to that, now here in that case we put up cos 0 as 1. In this case cos 180 is going to be -1. So obviously the answer for resultant is going to be equal to p vector minus q vector, because here the whole square a square plus b square 2ab, but in that case that is going to be a square plus b square plus minus 2ab, so which means that is going to be p vector minus q vector. And the case third is also very same, and if theta is going to be 90, as you know cos 90 is 0, so therefore equation 1 becomes, just put up that cos 90 here, this full part is going to be 0, and that is going to be your answer. So which means r is going to be equal to square root of p vector plus q vector magnitudes square. So this is going to be your answer for 3 special cases. So you can also elaborate that just like the first case, okay? And this is going to be your third case, and this topic is also very important. Parallelogram, law of vector addition, lot of numericals are going to be solved by that formula. We are going to use different special cases for different topics, okay? And that is all for today. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, so like that, subscribe that. And one more thing, so keep focusing on studies, make a timetable for yourself. I know making a timetable is going to be world's easiest thing, okay, but following that strictly is going to be the toughest thing. And toughest decision makes toughest man, toughest person, toughest student, okay? So hope you all are going through a very good period at home because you are watching videos, but I think you have to concentrate hard in online classes. So thank you so much for joining, and if you are having any kind of query about any topic, just feel free to contact me. Thank you so much. Signing off, P.S. Bakshi. Bye for now.